More Georgians die of the coronavirus. I'll tell you what hospitals will and will not reveal.
The president of the Atlanta City Council and a fellow councilwoman possibly exposed to the coronavirus at a conference in Washington.
All of that and more, but first, the number of confirmed coronavirus cases worldwide closes in on 250,000. I'm Brittany Miller, in for Wick Falwell.
And I'm Sean Gables. Those new numbers from the Johns Hopkins Coronavirus Resource Center. It shows more than 236,000 people have the deadly virus. The United States has more than 11,000 confirmed patients. New York State now has more than 4,100 active cases. Washington State is the only other state with more than 1,000 cases. Earlier today, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo compared the pandemic to another life-altering moment.
For me in New York, it reminds me of 9/11, where one moment, which was inconceivable, just changed everything, changed your perspective on the world, changed your perspective on safety.
Here in Georgia, the number of infected people is almost at 300. According to the Department of Public Health, 287 people have the deadly virus. Fulton County has the most confirmed cases with 66, followed by Cobb and Bartow counties. The coronavirus has killed at least 10 Georgians, Less than 10 hours ago or 2 hours ago, Governor Brian Kemp updated us on the state's fight against the pandemic.
As the number of Georgia cases continues to rise in communities across Georgia, hospital bed space continues to remain a serious issue for us all. State agencies are working in tandem to determine the existing capacity and run the numbers on potential needs. This work is ongoing, and we will continue to provide updates as this situation changes.
Earlier today, President Trump signed into law a multi-million-dollar emergency aid package. It includes free coronavirus testing and up to 2 weeks for paid leave for some workers. This comes as more businesses around the country forced to close indefinitely. Employees with relatives who have been infected may qualify for a $200 a day benefit as well. Drive-through coronavirus testing underway in Cobb and Douglas counties. These sites are not open to the public and are only accepting patients who have been pre-screened. Health officials say the best thing to do if you have mild symptoms is to stay home.
The state of Georgia is preparing a place for more coronavirus patients to stay. It's in Monroe County, about an hour outside of Atlanta. Construction ended last week at the quarantine site. 20 housing units sit behind the fences. Governor Kemp called the site one of the many measures the state is taking to prepare for any scenario. As of tonight, there are no patients at the facility, but Monroe County officials are working with the Georgia Emergency Management and Homeland Security to ensure the facility meets the needs of the coronavirus patients, but also protects county residents. So we told you about Georgia's death toll related to the coronavirus at the top of the newscast. That number could grow exponentially in the near future. CBS 46's Brittany Edney live in Midtown tonight with new numbers out of South Georgia. Brittany.
Yeah, that's right. At one Georgia hospital, death total numbers, well, they doubled from one day to the next. It really just shows how quickly information and totals are changing with this coronavirus outbreak and how quickly those numbers can go up in just 12 hours.
Our facility has been receiving an influx of patients with suspected COVID-19 for well over a week at this point.
A fluid and fast-moving situation at Phoebe Putney Memorial Hospital. 4 patients have now died from the coronavirus who were treated there.
We had a large number of patients for whom test results were still pending.
More than 400 people are at home waiting for their results. A spike in positive coronavirus tests continues at 43 Thursday afternoon, and that includes the 4 deaths. 19 of those are currently in care at the hospital. 20 positive patients are in self-quarantine at home. Over at Piedmont Hospital, officials there told me they're not releasing numbers to the press directly, but did confirm multiple healthcare workers have been exposed to the virus, saying, quote, "Any employee with symptoms is self-isolating at home. We thank all of our employees for their commitment and care." Emory, Grady, Gwinnett Medical Center, and all WellStar locations, well, none of them returned my phone calls today. Reporting live in Midtown, Brittany Edney, CBS 46 News.
Brittany, thank you. Atlanta-based Delta Airlines grounding more flights due to the coronavirus.